Okay, so in this video I want to show you how to use sort and filter in Excel in order to make viewing data and finding data much easier to deal with. So the first thing you can notice here is I've got names and grades, but you can't obviously see everything in here. So I want to size this out so I can see everything. An easy way to do that is to highlight the columns, go in between two of them and double click, and it'll automatically resize everything for you. Now from a personal choice, I like to have my headers be a different color. So I'm going to just make them yellow and bold, so that way I can see them easier than I'm working with. But now as I start putting in a ton of names and I have to scroll down, you'll notice those headers don't stay, and that's really important that I'm able to see those. So in order for me to be able to see those, I'm going to click on View, Freeze Panes, and I'm going to choose Freeze Top Row. Now you'll notice that no matter how far down I go, I can see my headers. But now if I go over, I lose my names, which is bad when I start getting a ton of stuff working in over here to the right. So in order for me to view both my names and my headers, I'm going to come back here to Freeze Panes and choose Unfreeze. Then I'm going to choose C2, Freeze Panes, and now when I froze the panes, now I can see columns A and B plus row 1. So when I go over, I'll always see the names, and as I go down, I'll always see my data here. Okay, now to sort these, you'll notice the names, of course, are not in alphabetical order, and that's the first thing I want to do. So I'm going to go back to Home. I'm going to come over here to Sort and Filter, but I'm going to choose Custom Sort. And then I'm going to say last name. I'm going to add a level. I'm going to choose first name and click OK. And now my names are in alphabetical order by last name and then by first names, and their data, of course, goes with them. Okay, now here's where it's going to get good. Once you have a lot of data in here, you want to kind of be able to pull stuff out and just see specific things. So in order to do that, we're going to use what's called filters. So to create my filters, I'm going to highlight my headers. I'm going to go to Data, and I'm just going to choose Filter. Now you'll notice it kind of cuts some stuff off, so I'm going to go back, auto size again. So now I have these down arrows on each of my column headers. So we'll just use grade, for example. When I click on that, you'll notice down here I've got where it shows me 9th and 10th. If I just want to see 9th graders, I can choose that. And now it hides all my rows for 10th graders. You'll see 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12. But it just shows me the 9th graders. Now I can also filter multiple columns. So I can come over to Course Grade and just see the Bs. So here's all the 9th grade students who made Bs. And that'll give me that information. To take the filters out, I just say Clear Filter. And now everything comes back. Another option within filters is the ability to conditionally filter. So if I click on Test 1, I can go over here to Number Filters. And you'll notice I have multiple options. So we'll just take greater than for now. So I'm going to say greater than an 84. And we'll click OK. So here's every single score that's greater than an 84. So you'll see 95, so 100, 87, 86, 88, 92. So I can filter those out. Clear the filter and bring all the numbers back. The other thing I can do with number filters is I can go down here and I can say between. So I can say 70 and 84. And now here's every score between those two numbers. So everything greater than a 70 but less than an 84 for test 1 is shown. So you'll see 83, 79s, here's an 84, but then nothing above an 84 is actually shown. So this is an easy way for you to filter out and just look at specific things within your data. So if you only want to see certain things, then you can do that. So that's how you can use sort and filter along with freeze panes to really make your life easier when working with Excel.